What's up, guys? We are back out here winter fishing, me and Porter today. We're gonna try and add to our goal total. We're gonna try and get a couple more bass, hopefully a couple that go over a pound to reach our goal of 5 bass over 1 pound this year. Here's a list of all of our goals we're trying to hit this winter, guys, and the total of where we're at so far with all the goals. So that's where we're at, and we're just gonna try this. I did a little idling, not much. Found some fish right off here, off this point. And they were in deeper water, 20 feet of water. So I think what I want to do, though, with the cloud cover and it's raining today, I'm going to just fish around the point, up shallower. The water is super high. We were out here 5 days ago, and the water was like 3 feet lower. I'm thinking maybe these fish are pushed up a little bit shallower. Water temp is up, too. Our water temp's almost 46 degrees. If we can't get any fish on the bank, we're going to go back to the fish that we marked and drop down to them, give them the old drop shot. Let's see if we can get a fish. Today I'm going to start off, we're going to start off just throwing the jerk bait, the Berkley Stunna 112, working it up shallow around this point, see how it works. Oh, I think that was a lily pad. I think it was a lily. Thought it was a fish. There's still some lily pad stems up here. They're like, I can see one right there. And I see one out that way. They're still here, which is, you know, for December, they should be gone, but I hit one of them and I thought, oh, that's a fish. It wasn't. Lily pad stem. All right, back at it. Maybe there's something up by this dock. Since we've drifted, might as well try it. Well, guys, I've thrown a couple different baits. Started with the jerk bait, then we threw the speed crank, then we threw a jig, and now we're throwing the spinner bait. Nothing has no bites yet. Doesn't mean it won't happen, but wait, that might be a fish. We got one, guys. We got a fish. No joke. Oh, it's a good one. It's a bass. Oh, I was just talking. Oh, stay down, fish. Oh, come on, baby. We got one. Oh, it's a good one, Porter. Woo! Thank you, Jesus. Ha ha! Spinner bait. Guys, I was just talking about. That was only the second cast with the spinner bait. Boom! Check that out. That was crazy. I literally thought, I was like, just telling you guys how we had no bites and nothing was biting and blah, blah, blah. Second cast with that spinner bait. That's got to be a 2-pounder, guys. That's one fish towards the 5 fish goal of 1 pound or bigger. Man, the bite was just like, I thought I hit a lily. It just went, shoop, just like slack, super slack in my line. That was awesome. Oh, let's see how big he is. Oh, almost a 3-pounder. 215. 1 ounce shy of 3 pounds. That's a good bass for the winter, baby. Man, look at that, guys. I can't believe it. I just can't believe a second cast with that spinnerbait. That was awesome. All right, guys, I'm wondering, so right out here in front of me, there's a creek that comes in right there. It's just flowing in water. I just threw up shallow. And with water coming in like that, it brings in like a lot of little bugs and things like that, which should push the bait fish up in there, which should also bring the bass up. And yeah, literally the first cast I threw back there, I had thrown a little, like not so far back. Where that tree is, I was throwing probably 10 feet in front of that tree. And then the first cast way back there, boom, that fish nailed it. And I couldn't tell originally if it was a bite or if I just hitting a log or something like that. But that's awesome. I'm so happy about that. Stuck in a tree, guys. Dang it. What am I doing? Okay, we're back. I don't know if you can see how much lily pads are still out here. It's just crazy. December. And there's still a few. So right up here, there's another creek that's coming in. A little feeder creek that's dumping in water right up here. So I'm wondering, I mean the last fish we caught back that way was on right off the creek. So I'm curious to see if there's any fish holding up around this one. This one's gonna be a little harder to get a bait under there because there's a bunch of trees and stuff, but maybe they're holding right on the outside or just around that somewhere. And maybe I can throw a jig under there or something. Might be able to skip a jig under there. I'm gonna see if I can skip this jig under there. There's not a lot of room. Oh man, first cast. Beautiful. Let's see if there's anything on the edge. No. Alright, let's go back to the spinnerbait. We've been fishing for about 2 hours now, and just the one fish, but he's a good one. Marked a few fish over there, so let's just see if we can go catch a couple, and then if not, we'll go back to the spinnerbait because, well, we caught one on it. We're gonna go over here. Our fish are still over there. Are they gonna be perch? Are they gonna be bass? I don't know. There's a fish down there, and it looks like a good sized one. He's coming up and looking at it, but he won't eat it. I'm gonna downsize the bait just a little. I don't want to go to the 2-inch minnow yet, but we might have to in a minute. We'll try this. It's like a little lizard. So far, the nice thing about today, though, the wind is dead. There's no wind, so I can kind of just keep the boat right where we're at. Oh, I had a bite. Had a bite, had a bite. Got him. Yeah! It's another bass, baby! Look at that. Drop shot. Hoping there's some bigger ones down there. Looked like there were some bigger marks down there for sure. A little guy, like a 6-incher. But it's a bass. That's 3 bass for the winter already, guys. I'm happy, 2 bass. All right. See if we can't drop back down and get another one. Really having to entice them. They're not just eating. They're definitely coming up and looking at it. If you look at the screen there, there's the two lines over here. That top line is my bait. And that line underneath, there's actually 2 fish there underneath the bait. And they're just looking at it. Got him. Woo! Another bass. Another one. 3 bass for the day, Porter. This one's a little bigger than the last one. Not much. 8 inches or so. Check that out, guys. Another bass. This one's probably 8. A little bit bigger than the last one. Man, that's 3 bass today. 1 big and 2 littles. All right. I'm going to try this. Save that guy because he's been working. But for the bigger fish, I want to use a little bit bigger bait. So I'm going to put this robo worm back on. If you look at the size difference, you got one that's like a 3-inch bait versus a 6-inch. Maybe they just want something huge. So let's try something bigger. Oh, we got a hit on the robo worm. We got a hit on it. Maybe that's a bigger fish. Oh, we got him. We got a fish on the robo worm. Doesn't feel big. It's a perch. We got a perch. Boom, check that out. Nice little perch. I was not expecting a little perch to bite that robo worm, but that's what we got. He's probably 7 inches or so. Pretty cool. We now have 4 fish that going towards our 100 fish goal total for the winter. We got 3 more bass to go towards the 25 bass goal total. We're knocking off some goals today, or we're getting close. We're not knocking them off, but we are getting closer to reaching some of these goals today. Oh, that one felt like a big bite. Dang it, what am I doing? Oh, stop it. Eat it. Tapping it. Come on, hit it, baby. Hit it again. All right, guys. I think perfect time to take a break from the fishing and share with you guys the verse of the day. All right, guys. Today's verse comes from 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 15. It says, "Instead, you must worship Christ as Lord of your life. And if someone asks about your hope as a believer, always be ready to explain it." I think we're going to stop dropping on these fish. We're going to go hammer this bank, and we're just going to fish the bank a little ways. See if we can't pick up another big one on with the spinnerbait. Bunch of algae in the water over here. Got him. Yeah. Perch number 5. Just going along the bank, throwing the spinnerbait up along the bank, and I saw a bunch of fish on the graph. I was like, oh man, there's a couple fish there. Got the old drop shot out, dropped down. Another nice little, 7-inch perch or so. That's 5 fish for the day. And this perch that's 2 perch on this robo worm. I'm gonna drop back down again. You never know. Like there's another one right there. Oh, he hit it. I'm not gonna fish for these guys too long, but that's cool. We picked up another fish. Alrighty, guys. That's gonna do it for our day, guys. Caught 5 fish, 3 bass, 2 perch. That gives us 1 bass that goes to our 5 bass over 1 pound goal that we have for this winter. That gives us 3 more bass for our 25 bass total. So we have 4 bass now total that we've caught this year. So we only have 21 more bass to catch. And we get another 5 fish. So we caught 3 last. So we're 8 fish into our 100 fish total goal, and only 92 fish left to go for the winter. So we're chipping away at some of these goals here, and it's been fun so far. Hope you guys liked the video, and we'll do it again.